Hey. Sorry I let that replay so long. Hey. What's up? How art thou? It's been a minute. Hey. It's been a while. Hi. Oh, I'm waving. You can't see. I'm not in 3D. Regardless, hey. What's up? Am I feeling better? Yeah, I'm way less sick. I don't know. I wear a mask whenever I leave, like, my section. Because apparently even after you recover from whatever virus I had, you're contagious for at least another 2 weeks. So I'm still wearing my mask religiously inside of the house. But I don't have to have my mask on now. Get back on CC, bud. You couldn't pay me to play Final Fantasy XIV. No, I'm not sick again. I'm just still recovering from the sickness that I had. Chadji's, thank you for 29 months of membership. Hello, my children. Oh, how I missed you all, especially my child. Thank you. Fanboy, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you so much. Rikiyama, thank you for 30 months of membership. And Silvercrow, thank you so much for the re-membership. Thank you. Artini, thank you for 5 months of membership. Happy to see you back again, Kershi. Hope you've been taking care of yourself. I haven't. As a matter of fact. No, actually, I have. I forgot what I was going to say. But I have been taking care of myself. I'll tell you how when it comes back to me. I forgot. I genuinely forgot. I've literally just been doing it today. But yeah, I'm back in business. So Pokemon Pokopia comes out tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm going to stream that. I'm going to stream Pokopia. Want to tell us what was so funny the other day? So I tweeted that laughing tweet, and then I was gonna tweet like a few hours later, hey, I'm live, by the way, but then I fell asleep, so that was my bad. Yeah, so just ignore that. So Pokopia tomorrow. I'm playing Fortnite on Friday. And then I have something on Final Fantasy on the weekend. But it's in the morning, so I'm probably still going to do stuff in the night. Yeah, I bought the HSR skins because they go away, like, tomorrow. Just for the thing. I don't know if I'll actually stream Fortnite, though, but I am playing it. Apparently the 5-stack game mode is gone, so we can only do 4, but that's all right. Also, apparently I'm a bit slow now. Oh, never mind, I'm back to normal. Okay, so yeah, Pokopia, Fortnite, and then some other stuff on the weekend. I don't know. I was looking at this one game called Umigari. It's like a fishing game, but apparently it's kind of scary. So, I don't know. I guess we could look at that too. And then I have a members only stream to do. I'll do that Sunday. And then next week, I kind of want to do a karaoke. So, I think I'm going to do one of those either Friday or Saturday. Hopefully, I don't forget what I'm doing. And then I'll probably release a schedule for next week as well. I'm already working on it. So, you can expect a schedule next week. I don't know what else is going on. It's kind of a mess. I have to continue my Genshin grind, catch up. Not like catch up as in like I'm catching up to the game, not like catch up like the condiment. I don't really like catch up that much. I do, but like only on some stuff, you know. But that's beside the point. It's gonna be an archived karaoke. Sorry, I went live and just started updating. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. I had an IRL thing to go to, like an event, so I got to see some friends. That was cool. It was like a big thing that I was invited to. I won't say it was a party because it wasn't a party, but I won't tell you exactly what it was because I want to stay mysterious. Although you could probably guess, given how many of them I've been invited to. Uh, but yeah, so I figured today would just be a Zatsu. I kind of want to just get back into the swing of things because I feel like I've been on and off with streaming, especially since last month. So I kind of just wanted to talk and get back into the swing, you know? And then tomorrow, Pacopia, or however you pronounce it. And then the weekend, we just do stuff. Was it the RE9 launch party? Nah, I don't got friends that are into it like that. Yeah, no, but I'm finally back home and I'm not going anywhere for like a bit. I had a long time. So I can finally stream like uninterrupted, and I'm very excited about that because that means I can finally go back to like just losering out, you know, it's really nice. I'm very excited. So I'm looking forward to like not leaving my home. That's really exciting to me, actually. Also, there we go. Man. So yeah, I'm excited to not leave my home and to stream forever. I have some things that I was supposed to stream and that I think I want to stream this month. The problem is that I wrote them all down and I can't find where I wrote them. I'm pretty sure I have at least asked you guys on 3 separate occasions, potentially more, what are some things you want to see me stream? And I wrote them down, and I'm pretty sure I have 3 separate lists, but I don't know where they are. So I have to find them so that I can know what to stream this month, because I had a lot of things lined up. The only thing that I can remember that I'm definitely doing sometime this month, at least I hope if I can coordinate it with the person that I'm working with, is RE1 with Wilson. I would like to do that. Wilson will watch over me while I go through RE1 so that I can enjoy it and have that lore in my back pocket. And then I can continue the RE series because I was told to play RE3 and then RE4. And then I was told to pray and play RE5. And then I was told to pray with the Pope and also a Doom guy and a few people from the Vatican. And then I would play 6. I don't know why I had to do all that to play those games, but apparently they're an interesting experience. So, yeah, and then I can continue. Like, on a physical notepad or notes on the app? Nah, I actually have a Discord for it. I have a whole Discord where I just write everything. Like, sometimes I just dump stuff. I just be dumping stuff. Like legit, like all my music in the Discord, all my original songs that I've purchased and commissioned, they're all in the Discord. I just throw them in there. I don't know why. Don't ask me how. Sometimes I'll just like write poems and just throw them in there, or like something that I'm thinking of, I'll write it down. If I suddenly have like a burst of inspiration, I'll just start writing stuff down in the Discord and then I never act on it. There's like God knows how many channels. Yeah. Like I have at least 3 separate channels for like names of people that I've met at meet and greets, and also just little interesting like facts that I remember about them, so that when I see them again I might remember them. I have that. I literally have a section in my Discord called Banger Tweets. Let me open that up and see if I have any. Yeah, these are not bangers. These are not working up. I have one literally for game ideas. There's quite literally one game in that entire channel. I have a channel dedicated to game ideas, and it's one thing. I'm pretty sure I dropped the list that I wrote down after I talked to you guys. I put that in general, so that didn't go where it was supposed to. I have a channel for weekly tweets for my schedule whenever I post it. Man, that's crazy. Yeah. Also, I just checked and I actually have 2 channels, two separate channels for games. One is called Game Ideas, and the other one is Games to Play. And you're not going to believe this. In the Games to Play channel, I also have 1 game listed. So somehow, despite having 2 channels dedicated to placing games that I could potentially play on stream, I just don't use either of them. So that's a thing. Man, that's exciting. For some reason, I have 3 channels solely dedicated to karaoke. just songs that I could potentially sing. I have 3 different channels. And it's just so random. Like one channel has December 10th and December 13th. The other one has October 12th, 13th, May 10th, May 25th. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. That's crazy. So if I scroll up through general, eventually, I'm sure I will find the games that I wrote down. Oh, I found them. Huntsman, Resident Evil 2, The Stanley Parable, FNAF Sister Location, Still Wakes the Deep, What Remains of Edith Finch, Routine. No, I'm Not a Human, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Indigo Park. Yeah, so I got a few. I think there's like 3 others though. I gotta find those. So that's cool. Oh, Alien Isolation and Heavy Rain. Also FNAF Secret of the Mimic. I should pin it. Oh my god. You're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. If this was Twitch, I'd VIP you for about 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Were you planning to play Reanimal? Yes, but I can't think of a partner. I don't know. Barry, by the way, thank you for 14 months of membership. Tori, thank you so much for the soup up. Glad you feel better now. Yeah, I still got a lingering cough, but besides that, we're balling. Oh, true. I should just put it in the actual channel that it was designed for. Oh, I keep coughing, dude. I'm still recovering. I'm gonna die. It's over. Okay, question though. Question. Should I put all the games in game ideas or games to play? One has to go. One has to go. Which shall it be? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Will you play one of those today? I will not be playing anything today. No. We're just gonna talk today. Games to play seems more fitting. You know, I agree with that. It's all going in games to play. You're so real. You're so real. Games to play. And then guess what? We're deleting game ideas. It's going away. It's going away. Yeah, there you go. And then games to play is going to go up because that should be a higher priority. Should be a higher priority. Great. Great. This is perfect. Now we actually have the channel being used for what it's meant to. This is perfect. It's perfect. Game ideas is gone. Game ideas is gone. Regardless, now I know what to add to my schedule. Genius. I don't know what's come out recently, but I'm going to look around for that kind of stuff. Either way, I'm kind of just really balling out of control. Not really. I'm broke as hell. But that's beside the point, because as long as I have a ballin' mindset, then I am ballin'. I know tons of people that are rich as can be, but they're broke in the brain, so they're just broke. It's just sad. It's sad. It's like being 6'2", but you act like you're 5'4", you know? Like, some people are just short in the head. There's nothing you can do about that. Crazy stuff. Garnet, thank you for 31 months, by the way. Lou, thank you for 28 months. So you know Love Live. So you want to know something funny? I tweeted, so this is random. I'm sorry. I just want you to know, if this is your first time in this stream, I saw that there was someone, this is their first time catching me live. I just want you to know, I don't have ADHD. However, you could easily suspect me of having it. I just go kind of from place to place. Don't really know what's going on. Sometimes I'll have a thought that will cascade into multiple other thoughts, and then those multiple thoughts will make me think of a very specific scenario, and in that scenario that happened, that was a real scenario that happened in my past, I will have thought of a thought that I thought of during that scenario, and then I will bring up that thought right now. And sometimes that can result in a lot of the things that I talk about on stream feeling like a complete 180, like how did we get to this? And that's your answer right there. I will think of a past scenario that happened to me, and I will think about how I was feeling in that past scenario, and something that I thought of in that past scenario And then I will think of that now and bring it up now in the present, even though it happened in the past. And it will have nothing to do with no correlation with what we're talking about at this very moment. So it's just going to be very confusing and it's going to feel very off-putting. But that's beside the point. Thankfully, I remember what I was talking about 45 seconds ago, and I was addressing the tweet that I made regarding Otto and her cover of Soldier Game. I don't actually know anything about Love Live. I've never seen it. I've only seen memes. And also when people use profile pictures of the girls from Love Live, or they create memes that are extremely racist. That's like pretty much most of my exposure to Love Live. I'll be so honest with you. Outside of that, I don't know much. Soldier Game is kind of my first real exposure to the whole series. Love Live, Love Live. My bad. Was that too real for a second? My fault. Either way, yeah, no. I'm actually going to be so honest with you. The only reason I want to do a karaoke next week is because I love that song so much that I now want to sing it. So I'm gonna add that to my set list, and then I'm gonna try to learn a few other songs so that I have more songs to add to the set list. Are you mixing up Love Live and K-On? Am I? See? That just goes to show that I know nothing. So there's that. There's that. I don't know what else is happening. I took DayQuil today. It didn't make me feel any better. Oh yeah, I took NyQuil on my flight home from Japan. It didn't work. Oh. I forgot. Yeah, that's it. Honestly, I think the stream's over. I don't really have anything else to say. I lost it. I was on a roll and then I just completely lost it. I think I have to end. I'm not really sure. Don't really know what's going on, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's kind of over. I don't know. I'm out of food. I can't think of anything. My brain doesn't work. My webcam is busted. I don't even use a webcam. I do for hand cams. I don't know, dude. All I really have to think about are thoughts. Also, yeah, thanks for that. Sorry I didn't get to make it to District 5, but I hope you guys all enjoyed everybody's POVs. Seemed like everybody had a blast. No. I'm not sleepy. Don't misunderstand. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to continue. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with my brain. I have a Coke Zero right now. So, Ben, thank you for 16 months. So glad you're feeling better. Try to stay that way. Also, it was my birthday recently. Catching a stream is like a gift. Wah! Happy belated birthday, Ben. I hope you had a blessed day. Brain fog? No. Did I watch anyone's POV? No. No. I was trying to be productive during District 5 time since I wasn't streaming really. I have been seeing clips, and I saw that Zally got a GF. That's crazy stuff. I saw that everybody got a GF, actually, and that, like, everybody was getting married. And then I saw a bunch of tweets about people saying, you guys need to stop forcing relationships. You don't have to get married. It's okay to be single. And I was like, is this about GTA? I was very confused. I've actually never been so confused in my life. I was actually very lost. Like, being a spectator, like an onlooker from, like, and not watching any of the streams, I was like, what? Is this about GTA? I was really confused. I'm missing out because I didn't watch, or I'm missing out because I didn't participate? Because I would agree if I missed out because I didn't watch, yeah. Zally is the only one who got that Riz in Krisis. We knew it, sir. No, I think I would surprise you guys. I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get a girlfriend if I was on the server. Just kidding. Yeah, that was a lie. Regardless, yeah, no, that was very confusing to see on the TL. I was like, people are like dating, like their characters are dating. I don't know. There was a lot of stuff that happened in District 5 seeing it. Also, crazy thing. So many people that I didn't even know were in the server that I knew of, you know, but like they don't know, we don't know each other. We've never like, you know, like interacted or done anything like that before. Like, it was crazy, like seeing all the like, oh my gosh, thank you for District 5. And I was like, the fuck? You were in it? I know who you are. It's crazy, you know? It was like the Spider-Man point meme, except they weren't looking at me and don't know that I exist. And I was pointing towards them and going, what? It's crazy. But yeah, no. Honestly, I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves. I feel like I gotta like level up or figure some kind of way to get into like these RP servers. Cause like, I don't know. I think I saw some stuff saying like they're gonna do them relatively often, like every half year or something like that. And I was like, man, it's gonna be rough to like have a big event like every 6 months and I just won't be joining, you know? I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't think it's my cup of tea. Just join for season 2 if it ever happens. I won't make any promises. I will not make any promises. Honestly, I might just look at District 6 or whatever it ends up being, or whatever the next RP server is. I might like when it's happening, I might just plan a break. I might just take a break. That actually sounds like the play. I'll just take a break during that time. It's like, there's a lot going on. And then I'll have some videos to post, and then boom. It would have been an excellent cop. I don't know if I would have, but I appreciate the thought. Oh, Zen, thank you for 30 months, by the way. Shaolin, thank you for 3 months of membership. All right, thank you for 21 months. Thank you so much. And also, Jinian, thank you for 7 months of membership. Trash, thank you for 23 months. Misa, thank you so much for the new membership. Welcome to the Vanticrew. Strawberry, thank you so much for the remember. Wait, where I lost you. Where'd you go? Thank you for the membership. Katie, thank you so much for 6 months of membership. New Orleans, thank you for 31 months. Wait, Naruto Pro, thank you so much for the new membership. Welcome to the Vanticrowm. Naruto Pro, but with the Gojo profile. I see you. Evie, thank you for 1 year of membership. That's crazy. And Nessa, thank you for 9 months of membership. We have a membership child on the way. Name them. But yeah, is it because you find it difficult to keep being in character? Maybe. I'm not sure. I just know that I don't have fun. So I don't want to bring down other people's RP because I am not enjoying myself, and I also don't want to stream myself not having fun. It just feels silly, you know? It's one thing to be a Debbie Downer and it only affects you. It's a whole other thing to be a Debbie Downer and it affects everybody around you. I think it's just way smarter. Yeah, no, I think it's just not for me, unfortunately. You'd think, considering I've hosted like all the improvs. I've hosted the improvs. I've done like improv before on stream. I've been in like improv stuff. I have experience with acting, but like I don't know, dude. I even really enjoy Aya's D&D shorts. I love them. Those are like, I look forward to them, like genuinely. Whenever she invites me, I get so excited because I find them so fun. Something about these RP servers, dude, I just cannot get into it. I can't get into it. I have classes tomorrow, but fuck it, we ball. Yo, take care of yourself. You better get some sleep. Sleep is important. Sleep is important. Best advice I can say to everybody, especially if you're Gen Z, sleep and eat fiber. Get your RDA of fiber. All right? All right? Also vitamin D. Maybe because it lasts too long? I don't know. Just take care of yourselves, guys. I want you to get, like, you know, try to get good sleep. It's so unfortunate. I understand you may not have time to, or you feel like you don't have time to do anything that you like or love. But I promise you sleep is always worth it. Sounds like you got commitment issues with longer RP stuff, not gonna lie. Maybe that's it. I think I always just prefer this is always what I say. I always just prefer more controlled environments, you know, where like I'm in character for a bit, you know, or while I'm reading the script, cuz I can switch like at the drop of a hat. I can do that. I know how to do that. Like once I get my character, I can ball. I can do all that. That's fun. And if I have some kind of direction, even better. RP is just too open-ended for me, dude. You can't give me freedom. This is like a weird ass statement, but like high key, I need to be controlled. I need to be contained. You got to put me in a cage, or else I'm just not gonna know what to do. I am very, very good at following directions, but you can't give me any control. Should I start prepping for bed instead of eating ice cream while watching stream? I mean, ice cream is a nice little treat to end the evening on, and then you go to bed. Go to bed feeling all sweet and nice. I don't see any problem with that. You need structure? Yeah, precisely. That's why I like ISD and D shorts, because like, you know what I mean? It's like a goal that we're working towards. I feel like I could potentially even do a long form thing if there was like a goal all of us are working towards and it was less people. I can't do the big one. I can't. I'm not good at it, dude. I'm not good at it. I'm bad at it. Like, something else too, while we're talking about this, something else I need all of you to understand, if you don't already, is that me talking like this is not me saying, oh man, I think servers are bad and like I hate them all. This is a skill issue. I need you to know that, okay? This is a skill issue, and I am fully aware of that. I'm bad at the game. I'm bad at RP. I'm bad at like this whole environment. I do not thrive. I'm bad at it. It's quite literally a skill issue. You know, I'm not criticizing anything at all, because clearly I am the odd one out. I am the minority. Not that that's anything new, but like, you know, it's just how it is. So I gotta get over my own thing. Would you join a similarly large server that is not RP, just like a giant collab? Probably not, because every single game that the RP servers have been based around, I fucking detest. Don't like Minecraft. I don't like GTA. So, Evie, by the way, I did read your message, but I did not say thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, and also I said thank you so much for the sub as well. Enchanted was a good size RP for you, I think. I mean, yeah, maybe so. Maybe Enchanted was, again, I'm not going to act like VCraft was like my favorite thing in the world, but like it was definitely more something I could handle, because I could go off and do my own thing, which allowed me to like converse with y'all, and then I only had to be in character occasionally, you know? But even in that scenario, I still didn't enjoy it, because it kind of just, again, with me and the kind of person that I am and the kind of characters that I like to play, I don't have to exist. I never have to exist. You know? I genuinely, my existence is inconsequential in all RP servers. I do not add anything, and I do not take away anything upon leaving. You know. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted. Thank you so much. Wait, that was back to back, right? Yes. Thank you so much for the gifted. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just want to chill in your own lane? Yeah, I think it's just an RP thing, though. I think I'm not an RPer. I think that's just how it is. That's how it is. I can RP for bits and for very short durations of time, but I don't think I can do it in an RP server. I don't think I can do it. I'm not that strong of an actor. Perhaps it's a reflection of me being a weak actor. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. It's just not something I like. Yeah. Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So, if you see an RP server in the future, don't expect me to be there. Ow! That hurt. Sorry. Ow! That hurts. What the heck what is that? Why? Life is crazy. I knocked over my Dramamine bottle. Whoa. Whoa, I have a headache, dude. What is that? Why do I have a headache? What the heck? That's so weird. What's that about? That's strange. You think I would have been cool as a cop? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll participate in the next one, but I won't stream. I think I won't stream. And then I'll keep going until one day I just feel like streaming. So sorry, anybody that will actually want to see me, you'll just have to have up everyone's POV until I, for some reason, show up on screen. A Vantage scavenger hunt. That sounds hilarious. That's going to be me on Fortnite because I won't be playing, as I won't be streaming. Very likely. The chances are low. I know a lot of you guys were like that during it. That's so funny. Where's Vanta? And then everybody's looking for me in the different POVs, and then it just turns out that I just didn't log in that day because I didn't feel like it. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. That would be wild. Okay, great. I know that for the next time if something else happens, but we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. Fighting Vant in an RP server is gonna be like playing FNAF, where we keep switching monitors / POVs to keep track of them. Oh, that's great. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. It's gonna be like Foxy, where you have to like check one monitor and then eventually I run out and then you have to like time it perfectly so that you actually catch me. Otherwise it's over. Oh, that's really funny. Now that'd be really funny. Perhaps next time. But I also won't lie. I am talking to a few people about it. I am planning like stuff with individuals in regards to like shorter form RP. Like one stream where we play a specific game, we all have a character, and then we have to stay in character for the entirety of the stream. Not like D&D. It's like different. So like that's also something that I'm interested in, and also like a mini project that I'm kind of planning. Project is a strong word. It's more like just a game stream where we are in character and we're like really into the game. It's like when you play like a competitive game with a friend and they're like way too into it. It's kind of like that. What kind of game? Probably like a survival game. Like The Forest is kind of on my radar right now. Or Sons of the Forest. That kind of game is on my radar. I don't really know what other games that like would function like that, you know? But it depends. But like, you know, like a survival type game where crazy stuff can happen. Don't Starve Together? I don't know about Don't Starve Together. We'd have to it'd have to be a game where you can separate and there's an open world and, you know, there's proximity chat. Because I don't think we want to do Discord. Because Discord kind of takes away that element, you know? Whereas like proximity chat, it feels real. Like I feel like I could get more into it if it was proximity chat. Like when you only spoke JP and Repo that one time? Not necessarily. I don't know. Zomboid? Nah, I'm never playing Zomboid. You could not pay me to play Zomboid. Well, you could, but I have no idea how much that would be. It would be a lot though, because I don't want to play Zomboid. I do not want to play that game. As much as I would love to do the things that make Wilson happy, I can't do it, bro. I can't stand playing a game where my character has paper skin and glass bones, where my heart attacks put me to sleep and then they wake me up. I just can't. It's not. Yeah, no Apex here. No Apex. No Apex. I don't really know what's going on anymore. Thought you were Wilson's #1 fanboy? No. Am I even in the conversation? Even though he was my Discord best friend last year? I had the most time with him and he had the most time with me. IDK. Well, thank you for 31 months of membership. Whoa. Dude, this is crazy. My head feels kind of wild. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. Whoa. One second, let me... What's going on? My head's... No. This is crazy. What? No way. What? Are you serious? What the hell? Sorry, I got a headache after having Coke Zero, and I looked it up. And apparently aspartame can be a migraine trigger. I don't think what I have is a migraine, but my head feels so weird. No, I feel fine. There's nothing wrong with Coke Zero. I've never had issues with Coke Zero before. Coke Zero is great. Coke Zero is solid. Headache in your temples? I don't know. It's like on the sides of my head. I don't know if it's my temples. It's like near the temples. It doesn't even feel like a typical headache. I feel like off, you know? Like my brain feels... I don't know. It's real weird. I've had so much water today. I'll drink some more water. Water goes hard, dude. Water, water, water. Age might be a factor. Are you saying that I'm old? Are you saying that I'm old? You might need food. I can't eat any food. I'm out of calories. Am I a hag? Is it because I'm 3 years old? Does three do that much? Yeah, I'm out of calories. I'm done with calories for the day. Well, technically I have about 200, but I don't really want to. I don't see any point in spending them. Oh my God, you're right. I'm 3 years old and I'm a father of like 4 kids. This is crazy, bro. Maybe I just need a shower. You're counting calories? Yeah. I've been counting calories for like a while. I've been cutting. I was on a slow cut like towards the end of the year, beginning of this year, and now I'm on a more aggressive cut. Even while sick? Yeah. Duh. Nah, just kidding. I wasn't counting while I was sick. When I was sick, I was eating so little that counting didn't matter. I do like counting my calories just to be aware of what's going in my body, though. And when I was counting my calories while I was sick, I was eating like less than 1,000 calories every day. It was really funny. It was really funny. Like literally, I would have soup and crackers and like electrolytes. Yep. Yeah, I mean, don't you worry about me. I have to work out after this stream anyways, so. I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure working out will just get rid of the headache. Don't worry, I'm not a gym rat because I don't go to the gym. I refuse to go to the gym. Okay, after this stream, I'll have some carrots. It's foolproof. You're so funny, Vanta. Please don't go bald. Don't worry, I'll never go bald. You want to know why? Because I take really good care of my body. I take really good care. My skin, flawless. My hair, flawless. I mean, look at it. Look at the way it flows in the wind. Shah. It's great. It's great. I alternate between And Honey shampoo and conditioner and Dr. Groot shampoo and conditioner so that I can have that nice, beautiful sheen. And then when I get out of the shower, I throw in a leave-in conditioner, and then I finish off with some hair oil. It's not moving. You bleached it too much. Shut up. Why do you think I have to take all these? I have to use all these products to take care of my hair. It's because I diet so much. I have to take Nutrafol. I have to use Dr. Groot shampoo conditioner to increase volume and just increase hair density and stuff like that. All this dye takes a toll, man. I gotta take care of myself. Don't judge me. At least my hair looks sexy. Nobody can deny that. Nobody's saying that. You can say it's a wig. You can say this. You can say that. But nobody's saying I'm ugly, though. Nobody's saying it's ugly. Everybody's saying it looks good. It's really just that simple. Oh, man, he's doing this. Oh, man, he's doing that. But nobody's saying I'm ugly, though. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Your roots are showing? Ah, thank you. It's in my genes. About the work that goes into hair, I have 3C curl. 3C? 3C is light work. 3C is light work. The only issue with having 3C is that your hair will never look the same. Even if you use the same products and do everything in the exact same way every single time you wake up. Whether you wear a bonnet, whether you put on a shower cap, whether you're in the shower, whether you measure the amount of product that you use every single day and blow dry it, or use a diffuser the same way every single time, your hair is going to look different. You have 3C curls, you go outside, your hair looks fantastic. Your friend goes, "Yo, your hair's looking really good today. What did you do?" No fucking idea. Absolutely no idea. Literally nothing. I could not tell you. I have no idea what I did. And then you're gonna do the same shit the next day, and it's gonna look like shit. It's gonna look garbage. It's gonna look terrible. Is that hair gotcha? Yes. Yes. 3B, 3C. It's just got curls in general. It's just gotcha. If you have any kind of curls, just know your life is pain. You put in product, you might look good. You put in a product that you hate, it might look amazing. And then you use it again, and then your hair looks like garbage. And then you use the best product that you ever saw, like it's the highest rated. You use it, you look like shit. Sorry, I'm going off. It's a bit of a tangent. But, you know, that's just the nature of how it works. Curly hair is hair gotcha. Oh, how I envy the straight hair girlies. But also not really. It's like consistency versus, you know what I mean? Is it normal to get more curls the older you get? I think your hair quality changes all throughout your life, yes. You will also have different quality hair on different parts of your head. Because the quality and type of hair that you have is dependent on a variety of factors. It could be the way that you sleep. It could be the way that you shower. It could be like maybe you wear hats. It could be the hairstyles that you had growing up or currently in your life. You can have different like quality hair throughout your head. Like, you know, you unfortunately will never see this except for like on my character sheets. But the hair on the back of my head, even though it looks roughly the same as on the front, the hair on the front is slightly thinner. It's like a higher quality. I don't know how to describe it, but basically the hair on the back of my head, I have to apply a little bit more product to the back of my hair if I want it to look just as good as the front. Whereas the front, I don't have to put as much product. It looks fantastic. Finer hair, yes. The hair on like the front half of my head is finer than the back half. So you're balding? Yes. No. It's like I said, you can have different quality hair on different portions of your head. No, it's straight hair because mine is flat as fucking gets oily so fast. Yeah, you gotta shampoo every day. Meanwhile, yo, don't go bald. Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being bald, but I don't intend to. My hair's too long for all that anyways. Oh, do I have DVR on? My fault. I keep forgetting to turn it off. Bill Enthusiast, thank you for 9 months. We have a membership chat on the way. You gonna provide a name? Peter, thank you so much for 15 months of membership. Praying for you, Krisis. Hopefully you feel better after the stream. I'll be fine. Are you guys cool with Pokopia tomorrow, by the way? I think I'm going to do Pokopia, like 100% for sure. It's going to be Pokopia. It's going to be like Pokopia. Chia. Chia. Okay, Pokopia. And then Fortnite Friday. And then I have the CC tournament on the 7th and the 8th. I'm so glad they didn't have the tournament on the 6th and the 7th. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Maybe thank you for 27 months of membership. Fortnite in 2026? Dog. Yes. It's Pokemon Minecraft after all? No, I think Pokopia is like Pokemon Animal Crossing. That's why I'm so excited about it. If it was Pokemon Minecraft, I would not be on that shit. I gotta keep it a buck with you. I would not be there. That would not be my scene. This is like literally all me. Thank you for 2 months of membership. 2 months! Everybody give it up for you for 2 months! 2 months! You made it past! You made it past! Pokopia! Thank you, man, for the Suba. Yeah, I actually have to grab the game. I haven't gotten it yet. What the fuck? How are we at 6 months? Me when I turned 6 months old. Sorry. It's actually Pokemon Dragon Quest Builders. That's even better. Did you only like the modded Minecraft? Yes. I've realized now. I thought that after playing modded Minecraft, I would like fall in love with regular Minecraft. Nope. 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 My thank you for 31 months of membership. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling great. I'm gonna be real with you though. I'm just excited for Pokopia because it's a game that I'm actually interested in. And what is it? It's a game that I'm actually interested in, and I can finally play my Switch too. I thought that the first game that I was gonna stream was gonna be like Duskbloods, if I'm being real with you. How's it hanging, big dog? It drags on the floor when I walk. I have to throw it over my shoulder, but otherwise, chill. Vianto, thank you for 31 months. Cat, thank you for 31. Thank you for 31 months as well. Oh my gosh, 31. But like, yeah, no, I'm just glad to have something to play on my Switch too. I've been getting games on it just to force myself to play it. I've been really enjoying Monster Hunter Stories, and I can't wait to play Monster Hunter Stories 2. And honestly, Monster Hunter Stories 3, when that drops, I'm gonna grab it. It drops later this month. You know what else looks really good that's coming out this month? What is it? Crimson something Desert. I already bought the game. I pre-ordered it. Crimson Desert. That game looks crazy. I'm gonna be real, guys. If I find out that I can stream that, I might play it for 3 days straight. Be ready for that. We be playing Resident Evil? Of course. I gotta finish 1 with Wilson, and then I can continue the series. So I want to play 3 and 4. And then, I don't know about 5 and 6, but apparently, I don't know. Do you like Leon or Ada? Like, I have to choose either one? Because of course I'm gonna choose Ada like every time. Like, that's not even a question. If loving Ada is wrong, then I don't want to be right. I'm so sorry. I don't really know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. Leon gets hotter afterwards, older. Huh. Yeah, I think the only issue with that is that I just like Ada more. There's not really much, you know. There's, I don't know. It's just, I just really like women. Moon, thank you for 16 months of membership. Hot Unk game, RE9. It's gonna be a while before I play 9. Do you guys think I have to play, like, how many of the games do you think I have to play before 9? How many? That's the real question. Okay, thank you for 26 months of membership. Leon is fine, but it is a perfect 10. Exactly. I have to play all of them? Play at least RE4. Cause 5 and 6, Leon's not in them, right? And same with like 8. And I think another one, he's not in them. He's in 6? Oh my god, you're right, he is. I literally played that with Wilson. Oh my god. He is in that game. Yeah, 6 is something. That's... Yeah. Want to see your reaction to Lady D from 8? Lady D. Okay, I feel like I should know who that is, but her name isn't ringing a bell off the top of my head. So, okay. I have a lot of stuff, but right now I'm just focused on one. I'm just going to focus on what's right in front of me because I have a tendency to like look at everything that I have to do and think that I have to do it right now instead of like over the course of the next few months. So I'm just going to focus on playing one right now. Okay. And then I'll go to the next one and then I'll go to the next one. That's it. I'm just going to focus. I'm just going to focus on the one thing that's right in front of me. I'm not overwhelming myself because whenever I overwhelm myself, that's how I end up not doing anything. And then people are like, "Hey, when are you gonna do this?" I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh," you know? Because like if I thought about everything that I had to do, I would explode and die. Oh, hey, speaking of things that I have to do, I'm also catching up on Genshin. And guys, guess what? So I haven't been streaming ZZZ or HSR outside of the sponsored stream. Although I need to finish 4.0 on HSR. I need to finish it. But you're not gonna believe this. So on ZZZ, I went crazy and rolled like as much as I could. I'd like scrounged together pulls, and I managed to get Sunna, the last character that was on banner. I managed to get her. I won the 50-50. And I was like, oh my god, Pog. I got her like right before her banner ended. So just 2 days later, Aria's out. And for those that don't play ZZZ, Aria's the new character. She's out right now. I had 2 pulls. 80 pity. I mean, when I say 80 pity, I mean like 0. I literally had like I just got Sunna. She was my last pull. I did 2 pulls on Aria's banner and got her. So I'm kind of feeling on top of the world right now. I'm not gonna lie. Actually crazy. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm not mad at all. So yeah, we got Aria. Life is looking good. Now I have the entire rest of her banner to get her weapon. I just got to do all the events and scrounge together pulls and do my best. And then my next goal is just getting Sparksy in HSR, and then rolling for whatever beautiful woman comes out in Genshin, and then continuing the story. So yeah, no. I've never had streamer luck. My luck is not streamer luck, except for like the few times that I have crazy luck on stream. But like generally, it's not the case. My luck is generally terrible. My streamer luck is always when I'm not streaming. It's almost like life recognizes the fact that I'm a streamer, and they want me to have content for Twitter. They don't want me to have content for actual stream, which is insane. It's crazy, bro. But like I already got Yao Guang, so I feel obligated to get, like I've already invested into the Elation meta, so I feel the need to get Sparksy. I feel like it would be dumb to not get her. Yeah, no, Sparksy is a character that definitely needs other Elation units. Could we have a tentative schedule for those 4 days until the end of the week? Pocopia tomorrow, Fortnite, and then I have a tournament in the morning on the 7th and the 8th. So those are things that I'm guaranteed doing. However, because the tournament is in the morning on the 7th and the 8th, I might do something in the evening. So I'm kind of looking at Umigari, and then if I really like Pocopia, maybe I'll do Pocopia again. Have you seen Sparksy's trailer? I need to. I need to. I'm still waiting for approval to watch the Genshin trailers on stream. That's like the next thing that I'm waiting for. That's like that's really what I need right now in my life. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But that's all right. Just got off the phone with Sir Jonathan Niji, and he told me to tell you it's okay to watch the trailer on stream. I wish. I wish. I got to watch a few trailers on stream, though, because Honkai Starro asked me to. It made me very happy. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I still have to ask someone to review my account on Genshin. I think I know who I'm going to message, but I'm really nervous to message them. Because I won't lie, I followed someone, and I was going to like be like, hey, I was going to try and like break my little fear of like being social. And then they followed me back, and I was like, what? I don't think Genshin's actually looking for sponsorships right now. I don't know if it's actually possible to get a Genshin sponsor, if I'm being real with you. I was very happy for HSR though. I was very, very happy to get HSR. That made me I was very excited. God, thank you for 31 months of membership. Job hunting is making me stress. I understand. This is the I've been told this is the worst. This is the worst market right now in the history of the entire world. Maybe ZZZ one day, if they like me. If they like me. Perhaps I'm already on their radar, and they're looking at me. They're like, well, that Vanta guy, he's so handsome. We should give him a sponsorship. You know, like generally, like, what if that's what's happening? They're like, whoa, Vanta guy's like really, really handsome. Like, geez, and his voice is so nice. Like, man, we should totally sponsor him. I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Since when did you have a fear of being social? I thought you thrived on collabing with people. Absolutely not. Like, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. You're going to laugh. I have like 3 people that I have desperately wanted to collab with. Like, I would like genuinely, I would be so honored to collab with them. I've had 2 DMs with one person where I asked them if they wanted to do something, and then they asked me. Both times, they didn't respond. And then and then I have DMs with another person that invited me, and then they stopped responding. And because I did not follow up, we just never did anything. It's outside Nietzsche. They're Oshis of mine. But like, yeah, no, I have quite literally had like multiple things fall through because like they stopped responding, and like, you know, I'm almost 100% positive that they would have wanted me to like message and be like, hey, just following up on this. I'm sure they would not have minded at all, but my brain just says, maybe they're busy, and then I just don't follow up, and then it's over. So yeah, I just don't follow up. I need to follow up. So perhaps I'll follow up in 2026. I gotta follow up in 2026. That's the play. That is the play. Thank Kurkoko, you're looking kind of fly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I look the same as always, but thank you. No, I'm positive that they just forgot, and they actually would have appreciated it if I messaged them again, but I'm too scared. Exactly. I'm doing all my other resolutions, so it's time to do this one. But okay, perfect. Well, at least I have my schedule for the rest of this week, and then so I guess I could tweet what I'm planning on doing. And then I'll have an official schedule for next week because I'm getting back on the grind. I have a few things that I want to do next week, but definitely I want to do a karaoke next week for sure, and also some members only. I want to do a bit of members only stuff this month. I would like to do a bit of members only. Are you an introvert perchance? Yes. I don't leave my house. I do not leave my home. I literally, everything in my life is built around not having to leave my home. Instead of going for walks outside and getting fresh air, I bought a standing desk and a walking pad so that I can get my steps in without having to leave my home. I do calisthenics not because like I want to test the limits of the human body and build strength without the use of external tools. It's simply because the gym makes me uncomfortable and I feel like everybody's looking at me. I also don't want to talk to people. I go back and forth with Ryu walks, but I don't venture very far out. So yeah, no, everything in my life is based around me not having to leave my home. I designed it all. Yeah, no, I'm good. I feel like the gym would just piss me off anyways. Because they're too... Because I find that... I don't know. Some stuff is just really strange to me. I feel like a lot of people lack common sense that I have. And that sounds really pretentious saying it like that. But I feel like that's the case a lot of times. I don't know why that's the case. Because you'd think somebody that doesn't go out much and doesn't do a lot would lack a lot of the common sense, at least socially, that others should have if they go out a lot. But how do people that frequently go out just seemingly not notice a lot of the stuff that they do? Like, I feel like it's strange that there has to be a rule to, like, wipe down, like, tools after you use them in the gym. You know, also to not talk to people while they're in the middle of a set. There's just so many things that I feel like people make rules about, and I'm like, how do people do that at all? It's so strange to me. I don't get why there are rules that address things that I consider common sense. I just don't really get it. If somebody's in the middle of a set and you go up and talk to them, what if you talking to them is the reason that they drop the bar and then they fucking die? You just killed someone, you know? Also, like, again, wiping something down after you use it, why is that a rule? Why does everyone not just do that? Is that not gross? Like, do you not feel like a disgusting human being knowing that someone is going to come to that machine or to those whatever that you picked up after you, and then they're going to pick it up and it's just going to be covered in your sweat? Like, if I picked up a thing or started using a tool that someone had used before and it was covered in their sweat, I'd be pissed. It'd be gross. I don't get it. Yeah, people say courtesy, but, like, that's common sense, dude. That's just common sense. You know? That's why I just feel like I don't, you know. Maybe that's why I like going to Japan. And I like going outside in Japan so often. It's because everybody has that common sense that, or at least they do all the things that I consider to be common sense, you know. I think the only thing that's a bit of a culture shock in Japan for me, and just what seems to be Asian culture in general, correct me if I'm wrong, is like just the concept of personal space. It's not as prevalent in Japan. I feel like a lot of people like are very close. Why is my chat frozen? Oh no, it's not. Okay, I guess it's just slow. Like, is it not keeping up? This is so sad. But yeah, no, I'm also just a self-conscious guy. You know, like, even though I'm sexy as hell and I'm like beautiful, I still, I don't know. I still get self-conscious about the way that I look. Yeah, I'm just nonchalant like that, you know? Okay, man. Yeah, you know, like the reason I don't go to the gym, in truth, I say that it's because I'm an introvert and that I don't want to interact with people. But the truth is that I'm so beautiful and so handsome that I just know that people are going to approach me and ask for my number, and I just don't want to deal with that, you know? Like, having to reject people is such a painful thing to do, and I'd rather just not experience that, you know? 6'4", by the way, ladies. I support women's rights. And their wrongs. Huh. Yeah, no, my lethal face card, I just, you know, I go into the gym and then I can't even focus on my I can't even focus on my set because, like, I'm just getting approached by all these people, you know. You drink your matcha latte and your quarter zip too? No, I wouldn't wear a quarter zip to the gym. I throw it on after I leave. Jesus. Some of these people just never learn, man, I swear. It's ridiculous. Also, you have the matcha latte before the gym because it's a good source of caffeine. I use it instead of those gross pre-workouts that have all those fillers. Can't do that, man. I can't do it. The problem I have is everyone filming in the gym now. Yeah, that's also an issue that I have. Because, like, the thing is that whenever someone films in the gym, if I show up, like, on camera, whoever, like, if they post it, like, it instantly goes viral because people are asking, like, whoa, who's that sexy, handsome, like, beautiful, gorgeous man in the background? Who was that? You know? So, like, you know, I don't know. I don't need that kind of attention. So, so I just, you know, it's just too much. It's too much for me. It's too much. This is better. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh man. Man. Oh man, that's great. Oh my goodness. You carry such a tremendous burden? Yes, I do. I carry the weight of my giant fucking ass. Crazy stuff, dude. Yo, $5 isn't gonna cut. Oh my goodness. Also, Peter, thank you so much for the super. Asher, thank you so much for the super. Precisely. Oh, speaking of Twilight Vampires, you know what finally got a release date? That cozy vampire game. Where you like, it's like Animal Crossing, except it's like undead aesthetic, and you play as a vampire. It finally got a release date. It finally got a release date. I'm so excited. I forget what it's called. What is it called again? Something like Moons? I don't remember. Game with... Moonlight Peaks. Moonlight Peaks. We finally have a release date. That game has had a like a demo for so long. We finally have a release date. It's basically Vampire Animal Crossing. It looks so good. Yeah, you literally create your own character. It's a vampire, and you use, like, you know, the undead, and, like, you know, you use all your vampire magic and stuff, and, like, all these, like, mythical magical items to create a town, just like how you would in, like, Animal Crossing. Welcome to your new vampiric life in the magical town of Moonlight Peaks. Raise your mystical crops, learn spellcasting and potion making, and befriend or even romance the local werewolves, witches, and mermaids in the heartwarming supernatural life sim. Eternity awaits. Looks crazy, dude. It looks crazy. Speaking of romancing, I want to play Fields of Mystria. I got to get back to that game. Because apparently you can get all the way to the end of the mines and complete that whole quest line, and there's a beautiful woman that you can actually romance. So yes, I would like to play it just for that. Yeah, I got a lot on my mind right now, honestly. Tori, thank you so much for the super, by the way. Even though you have tried several times to communicate with others, the results were not ideal. I still want to strongly praise your courage. May you soon find those who are willing to respond to you. Hey, it'll be all right. Everybody's like that. Everybody forgets to respond to stuff. As much as it takes. This is insane. Why do you want to die? Bro can't talk to women IRL, so he has to talk to fictional characters. I literally cannot talk to women IRL. I can't talk to anyone IRL because I don't go outside. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if you think that that's like a dig or if that's like that's a funny haha joke. It's just true. I don't go outside. It's actually a physical impossibility. You just came back from a big gathering? Well, I mean, the big gathering was literally all my friends. It was just my friends. But you go to the gym? No, I do not go to the gym. That entire conversation earlier was about why I don't go to the gym. This is so high cortisol, SMH. No, actually, my cortisol is lower than it's ever been because I don't go outside. Sonny, thank you for 4 months of membership. Just tuned in. Sorry if this was asked already. Will you be playing Requiem? Also 4 months. Yay. Yes, eventually. Probably not anytime soon because I have to play the other Resident Evils before. Your therapist would scold you if you said the same. Yeah, my therapist would scold me, but thankfully I don't have a therapist, so I'm winning actually. There's actually nothing wrong because I don't have a therapist. If there's no one there to actually recognize the problem, then there's no issue. Do you train your muscle then? Calisthenics. Nah, but in all reality, I'm just vibing, you know? I don't live alone or anything, so, you know. It's not like I'm in complete and total isolation. I'm social to the extent that I feel like it, and then I take breaks. At the end of the day, I'm an introvert. Introverts derive energy from being alone, and then they spend it socializing. I can be more social depending on the scenario, but I currently don't live a life where I need to be. I think something that a lot of people need to understand is, like, because I'm in America, none of the cities are walkable. All of my, like, friends they're like long drives away, you know? So, like, I just don't see them often. You could argue that I'd need to make more time to see them, and you wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong to say that. But, like, I just don't. I just really don't. I can't just like hop on a train, you know, like if it was Japan, like, yeah, I'd probably be a lot more social. I'd probably be getting dinner with people, you know, like often, because I'd actually have people to talk to. But like right now, all my friends are just kind of far away. I could like go to mixers or something like that and try to make new friends. Why would I do that? Who has the energy for all that? Especially when I already have people in my life that I care about. They're just far away from me, you know? That's just the vibe that I'm on. I'm real chill. I'm not really craving like more connection than what I already have. If I find a connection, you know, like ever since like I've joined Niji, like I've made more like friends like in the VTubing space. Like that's been nice. Like I've made friends in that way. But like otherwise, I'm kind of just vibing, you know? I'm just a chill guy. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be okay. I'll socialize as much as I need to. I don't know. I'm also just focused on me right now, you know? I'm just focused on me. I'm trying to live my life. I have goals. You know, like I want to be a better streamer. I have goals to improve as a streamer every single month. But I also like I have stuff I want to do. Like I want to voice in stuff. I want to be a voice actor. Don't you feel the need to interact more with said friends though? Nah, never. That sounds really awful, but yeah, no, I don't. That time I reincarnated as a chill VTuber. That's literally me. Except this is just me now. I'm just living my life. Like I said, I kind of have lived a life where I was forced to be social, so I really know how to seem not like a VTuber. Wow. What the hell did I just say? Seem not like an introvert. Jesus. Why did I say VTuber? Yeah, I can seem not like a VTuber. I can go outside and talk to people and they won't suspect that I'm a VTuber. Thankfully, I can do that. That is a skill that I've developed. But no, that's not what I meant. I meant I could fool people into thinking that I'm not an introvert. Although to be fair, I don't know if I don't even know if I feel like I would get clocked so bad if I actually like met a new person. I feel like they do that because they'd be like, "What do you do for work, by the way?" And I'd be like, "I work at Walmart. I'm a greeter at Walmart." And they'd be like, "Really?" I'd be like, "Yeah." They'd be like, "So what do you do?" And I'd be like, "I stand at the entrance to Walmart and I greet people. I don't." And occasionally I check their receipts when they're leaving the store to make sure that they actually, you know. Just say accounting. They stop asking questions after that. A guy who has never worked at Walmart. Imagine they try to visit you at your store. So you graduated from overseas model? I don't know. This is what I would tell new people. I tell like current people in my life that I'm an overseas model. But like new people, if I meet them, I just probably make up some shit, you know? Say you do social media marketing for an international company. What if they ask about the company, though? You seem more like a Target cashier type of guy, low-key. What? Really? Can you be a cashier anywhere? Because every time I go to anywhere, there's no cashiers. There's like 1 or 2 lanes open, and then the line for the self-checkout is like 50 people long. Say, okay, so I'll just say I'm in insurance or I'm, you know, insurance or accounting. Nobody asks anymore. Oh yeah, I'm in accounting. You know what'd be wild though? Watch me say that to like a new person that I meet, and then I say, oh yeah, I'm in accounting. And then they go, what? No way, I'm an accountant too. And then they start asking me like detailed questions about accounting, and I'm like, oh shit. Watch that happen. Watch that happen. Oh, true. I make sure to ask them first. I make sure to ask them first. What do you do for a living? And then I'll know what to do, you know? Or what I'll do is I'll like ask them if they know anything about XYZ topic, and then they'll go no, and then I'll go, okay, well, I'm this. And then they'll go, oh, that's so interesting. And then anything I say to them could be true because they know nothing about it, you know? It's like if you want to impress a girl, you say, hey, do you know anything about boxing? And then they say, no. Well, I'm actually the heavyweight champion of the world. You know, it's over. What are they going to do? Google it? That's AI. Exactly. What if they know about it? What would you say next? Then I leave. It's like, oh yeah, I'm actually really familiar with this topic. It's like, oh, okay. All right, well, I'll see you later. And then I just bye-bye. Crazy stuff. I don't know. Everything's kind of a mess. That's okay, though. I don't even know what circumstance that I would be meeting, like, one new person, you know? It would have to be, like... It would either be, like... I think it would have to be, like, a blind date that I would have to be set on. You know, what is it? I've actually been proposed blind dates and, like, pretty much said no to every single one of them. I've had like family try to set me up on blind dates. I've had friends try to set me up on blind dates, and I'm like, why? Why? Would you ever willingly do a blind date? Absolutely not. Because the way I look at it is, what if they see me and then they're disappointed? You know? It's not about me being ugly or any kind of objectively ugly, you know? That doesn't really matter. All that matters is if you're a person's type. So, like, you know? What if they are super pretty, like waifu material? That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you like them. It only matters if they like you. If they don't like you, then it's over. If there's ever a disconnect, then it's over. It's really just that simple. Because I could end up not being attracted to the person, or they could end up not being attracted to me. Either way, it's fucked. Blind dates are also dangerous to a degree. I mean, yeah, thankfully I'm a man, so, you know, I don't plan to commit any crimes, so any blind dates that I theoretically could go on would actually be pretty safe. Because I don't mean any harm, you know, unless she's like an assassin. Like I somehow get on a blind date with your forger and she just fucking kills me, you know? But otherwise, like, generally, I'm fine. I wouldn't mind that, though, to be honest. But, like, otherwise, like, I'm generally fine, you know? Like, as long as my blind date isn't your forger or, like, Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, I think I should be okay. I don't know. Do I have a type? No, but I've gone on record, so I'm gonna stay consistent. I don't have a type because, like, when it comes to both fictional and like real women, there's not really like a consistent like thing. But like if I was like if I was at gunpoint and you forced me to pick a type, I guess like short girls with long hair. That's like an archetype, I guess. I thought your type was a woman who could kill you. Have you met a short girl? They have like literally free access to my ankles and my kneecaps. They could 100% kill me. How short is short? I'm not going into detail. I don't feel like it. What's funny though is that I say short girls, but I actually 100% would not mind if she was taller than me. That actually would be kind of poggers. This is so crazy. I feel like we're making a lot of assumptions based on what I just said. I don't have a type. I just like pretty women. It's really just that simple. I just ball, dude. I'm also kind of the mind that I think this mindset might have been heavily influenced by the amount of time that I spend on TikTok, but I'm also heavily of the mind that there's not really any point in like quote unquote type, you know? Whoever I end up with is my type. It's really just that simple. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I feel like physically having a type is kind of silly because like you never know. You never really know. You could end up talking to somebody and hit and you guys hit it off and they could be somebody you would never have imagined yourself with in like a bajillion years. You know? So like at the end of the day, love wins. So you always swipe right? Yep. I'm not on dating apps anymore, but when I was, yes, I was always swiping right. But that's not like a special thing for me. I think that's just how men are. That's why you always hear those stories of women that make dating apps, like accounts, and then they have like 1,000 matches. Because like every guy just swipes right on literally everyone. It's because of the whole concept of women just being infinitely better looking than men. So women can be a bit more picky, whereas men are not. But I feel like that's the opposite. Well, it might be the opposite in reality, but in the world of dating apps, that's how it is. Guys swipe right on literally everyone, and girls are selective. That's kind of just how it is on dating apps. I can't speak for the real world. I have no knowledge of the real world. I don't know. I was literally on dating apps for like a short bit for like a while back because my friend like set me up. He like literally he was like, "Why don't you make a Tinder?" And I was like, "Okay." And then he bought me like the premium and I had it for like 6 months. And I got a lot of matches, but I didn't actually talk to anyone. And when I say a lot of matches, I'm talking about over the course of 6 months. I'm not going to act like I was like, you know, getting a bunch of matches like that. I think the one time I was like really not feeling it, and when I was like, okay, never mind, I'm actually good, was when I actually matched with a girl that was in like the same class as I was. And then I felt so awkward that I never spoke to that girl. Damn, he had faith in you. I don't know. I haven't talked to that guy in a while. I'm still friends with him. I just haven't talked to him in forever. But yeah, no. Not a blind dates kind of guy, because I don't want somebody to see me and then go, oh man, rough, you know? And I'm no longer on dating apps, because why would I do that to myself? But you're so beautiful. Exactly. If I get set on a blind date, they might see me and be and say rough, because their self-esteem is so destroyed by my beauty that they lose interest. You know what I mean? It's like one of those like philosophical like type things where I'm so beautiful that it actually works against me. Like they're like they don't go for me because they're just like, oh, he's too pretty, you know? And then they don't it's like that. They're like, he's too pretty. And then they're constantly like in fear of the relationship, you know, because they're just like, oh, he's cheating. Oh, this, oh, that, you know? Exactly. So beautiful, you scare. I have like so beautiful they imagine their future with me. You're too beautiful. I don't deserve to be with you type shit. Exactly. That's why I stay inside. See, I'm glad we're finally picking up on it. Y'all are finally starting to understand. We're finally getting it. I'm glad that we're finally on the same page. But yeah, no, honestly, I do need to reach out to my friends. I haven't talked to them in forever. I gotta hit them up. Because like when I was away and I went to the big event, that was like another friend group. That was like a different friend group. I have a few friend groups. And occasionally they reach out. And I appreciate them inviting me to stuff. You're basically just like Taman from Taman's Piece. It's a beautiful thing. But like, also too, I feel like I need to get myself together. I need to get my life together, you know? Like, I want to be. I feel like it'd just be cooler to be like, yeah, you know, I work at Walmart. Also, I'm a successful voice actor. You know, like, you know, I need to have some more stuff under my belt. Because I've already got this one thing under my belt, and it's fucking massive. But you know, oh, actually, I've got 3 things under my belt. But like, you know, so I need more stuff. Two strikes. Oh, I'm so out of it, bro. This headache is crazy. You're lucky I'm wearing earbuds. I think you're lucky that you're wearing earbuds. How would you explain the VTuber thing to a potential GF, actually? I wouldn't. That's why there's no one. Because I don't want to explain it. I just don't want to. Sorry, I started coughing. Call your Uber? What? Me? What is why? What do you mean? Is that a threat? What am I calling them for? Where am I going? Imagine you and your GF are both secretly VTubers. That sounds like the plot of a fire-ass anime. What is that? Why is it just a period? There's an old Chinese story that a guy is too handsome. When women saw him on streets, they throw flowers and fruits at him. Bro got hit and really stressed out. He literally died. Stay safe, Kroshi. What? One Piece is? I think I need to like know people for anime. Anime is not really what I'm focused on getting into right now. I don't think it would take me a while to get into anime. Got hit by a durian? Oh man, that'd be rough. I just smell like durian. That'd be tough. Huh. This is so crazy. Ever seen that clip from the Bachelor movie where the guy is getting chased by women in wedding dresses? I'm guessing that would be you. Exactly. Do you want to know what manga I've been reading where they got together like right away? Oh, I lost it. It's gone. It's gone. It's like something sensei doesn't get embarrassed. I forget what it's called. Is the male MC a teacher? No. He's like an assistant. Akanabe sensei doesn't get embarrassed. Akanabe sensei wa tereshirazu. Akanabe. It's really cute. Like literally pretty much the girl is like a famous like serialized like manga writer. She's very like on point with her work, and the main guy is like he's like a big fan of her work, and he is an artist as well, and like he's inspired by her, and he becomes her assistant, and they start working together. And literally in the beginning, it's Akanabe just going, "Hey, do you like me by any chance?" And he's like, "What?" And she's like, and he's like, "Well, I mean, I like you a lot, you know, as like, you know, my sensei. Like, I really respect you. You know, he's trying. He doesn't want to like confess his feelings because he's like, I mean, you know, he's like playing it off. And then she's like, "Aw, it really would have been nice if you liked me, because I'm positive I could make you very happy. I actually really like you a lot, and I think we should go out." And she says this all with the straightest face ever, because that's the whole plot of the show, or the manga. She doesn't get embarrassed. And then he's like, "What? I mean, I do really like you." And then she's like, "Really? Awesome." And then they start dating, and the chapters are so cute. It's like Horimiya tier, where like it just shows their daily life. It's a really cute story. And like she's like learning about him and he's learning about her. And it's kind of interesting how they play the story as well, because like even though she doesn't get embarrassed, she still has like little quirks about her in terms of like her insecurities. They're like, and they play it really well. Like I really can envision this character like being real. It's real fun. It's very fun. It's a very, very fun story. I really like it a lot. Akanabe Sensei wa tereshirazu, or what is it? Akanabe Sensei doesn't know embarrassment. Very, very cute. They are, and when I say they're together in the beginning, I mean the beginning. Like literally the first chapter, they start going out, because that's not the story they're trying to tell. It's not a will they, won't they. It's like how they. It's very cute. No problem. It's pretty fire. Also, the girl is fine as hell. I'll say this. So it's great. It's great. Otherwise though, besides that, I'm watching a few things at the moment anime wise. One of them is what is it? The Jack of All Trades Party of None, because I like trashy isekai garbage. And I won't lie, they do a lot of rage baiting in a lot of these trashy isekais where, you know, they underestimate the main character. But I think Jack of All Trades might be the worst when it comes to rage baiting. I haven't been this rage baited since Wand and Wisteria. And Wand and Wisteria was awful. Wand and Wisteria actually still confuses me to this day, because I genuinely still think that was like an industry plant and like they paid everybody to like it, because there's no way. I genuinely find it hard to believe. Some of a lot of anime reviewers and like YouTube channels that I really respected, all of them said it was really good, and I'm like, there's no way. You got paid like $1 trillion to give this show a positive review, because Wand and Wisteria, or Wtoria Wand and Sword is what it's called. Wtoria Wand and Sword. Genuinely the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how anyone could like that garbage. I don't know. It's literally DanMachi, but like they basically like tried to do their own version of DanMachi, except they made all the wrong decisions with the story. Like they basically said, what if DanMachi was garbage? That's what Wtoria is. When do you read manga? I feel like you've read a lot. Or do you use it like as a bedtime story? I don't know. Sometimes I just vibe, and then I'm on Twitter, and then I see a manga, and I'm like, oh, I'm reading that, and then I read it, and then I catch up. And then if it's not finished, then I'll completely catch up, and then I won't read it for like 2 years, and then I'll find it again, and I go, oh my god, yeah, this is 2 years ago, I remember this, and then I catch up, and then I'm done, and then the manga's not finished, and then I come back like 2 years later, and I'm like, oh my god, this was like 2 years ago, it's finally done, and then I finish it. So yeah. Unless it's like one of those bangers where I just can't help but like Solo Leveling was one of those where like I caught up, and then I was keeping up with it like weekly. Same with like what is it? The Breaker. Like The Breaker was such a banger that I kept up with it. And I would go back to the Breaker website every single day waiting for like a new update. And then when we finally got an update on chapter 3 coming out, I freaked it out. I freaked the freak out. Wtoria and DanMachi is by the same author. No? Is it? I find that hard to believe. No way. Is it? Wtoria, Wand and Sword, and DanMachi, Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, are both written by author Fujino Omori. How did my goat fall so far? What the fuck? Are you for real? They're the same author. How did he go from writing peak to writing such fucking garbage? Oh my god, that explains so much why Wtoria's animation is so good. It's because it was the author of DanMachi, and DanMachi is peak as hell. Especially in the later seasons. Like, it's good in season 1. A lot of people say 2 and 3 was kind of meh, but then in 4 and 5 it picks back up and it goes crazy. It goes insane. And I'm so excited for the next season. And then they were just like, oh, Wtoria is gonna be a hit. So then they give it like a banger studio and the animation is popping, but the story is just fucking garbage. That's so sad. I guess not everybody can have their Hunter x Hunters after their Yu Yu Hakusho's. It's just really proof. That's just really, like literally, Wtoria right after DanMachi is like, they just proved it. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's so crazy. Yeah, like you can see how Wtoria is very similar to DanMachi, but like in all the wrong ways. That's wild. That's wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, because like the reason why Wtoria is so bad, whereas DanMachi is so good, is because Wtoria is like this is major spoilers for Wtoria, but like trust me, you don't want to watch this anime. So like I'm just gonna spare you by going through it so that I can rant about it, because I'm so passionate about this, and I'm even more passionate now that I know that it's the same author. So with Wtoria, basically the entire plot of the show hinges on this one kid. This kid has no magic. He's like incapable of using magic, is in a magic school. Typical series for like Underdog story, right? Yeah, right? Underdog. Here's the problem. The first episode opens with the main character being in class. And the teacher, the professor, calls him up to do something magic related. He can't do it, fucking obviously. And then he calls up a student that can do it. The student does it successfully. And then he goes on a rant about how you can't succeed in this world without magic, and that those who have magic rule the world. And if you don't have it, then you're screwed. Now, very cliche. Don't know why they did that. Very, very bad opening. Literally the most forced dialogue ever. Genuinely some of the worst writing I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's so fucking awful. So that happens. Now, then you're thinking, okay, so he must be like a first year, right? Like, this might be his first day of class. Nope. This guy's a fucking 4th year. He's a fucking senior in the school. He's a senior. The main character is a senior. He's not a young guy. This is his 4th year. And then he looks up at the tower, and it turns out that he's childhood friends with the girl who was like the youngest. I forget what they're called, but they were like, you know, like in the wizard world or like whatever. Like whenever there's like a magical world, there's always like sages or something that are like at the top of the threshold. There's like 4 of them or something, or 5 of them. There's like some arbitrary number. She's like the youngest one ever, and his goal is to be up there with her. He wants to like be her knight. He wants to be by her side, you know, so that he can like confess his feelings or whatever. And he's like, I have to do that by like, you know, but I can't do it with magic because I don't have magic. But like, it's so dumb because he's a 4th year and he claims that he wants to like, you know, be this great, like recognized wizard, or like, you know, even though he doesn't have magic, and he wants to be the strongest and stand by her side. But then everything he does contradicts that. So like the story wants him to be 2 things at once, and they are at odds with one another. On one hand, they want him to be the mysterious underdog that like everybody underestimates, and then he comes out on top and destroys everything. But then on the other hand, he's a 4th year that like wants to be like the strongest and also recognized. So like it makes no sense. It's like you can only have one or the other. They tried to have their cake and eat it too. So the main character, there's a lot of points and a lot of like story beats that are brought up that make no sense. So for one, he tries to like be discreet, I guess, about not having magic, but it makes no sense because it's not like in Mashal where if people found out that Mashal didn't have magic, he would just be killed, you know? That was like the main issue with Mashal, like the biggest threat. So like he used his muscles to act as magic because that was like his whole thing. So if people found out that he wasn't a mage though, like if they found out that he had zero magic, he was just going to be executed, you know? But like with Wtoria, the main character in Wtoria, there's like sure, there's some like persecution, like, you know, there was some prejudice. People were making fun of him and he would be bullied for not having magic, but like it made no sense because he would just beat people. Like he would just beat them. Like when his teacher like cornered him and then challenged him to a magic duel, he won. Like when the strongest guy in the school challenged him in a fucking tournament, he won. He just wins every time. And it's not even close. They try to like play it up like with the fight choreography. He just wins everything because even though he has no magic, I think the idea that they were trying to ingrain into us is that he's like part dwarf or something. And I guess because of the way dwarves are built, they have like their muscle fibers, even though they're small, their muscle fibers are like really like ingrained. It's like they have like layers and layers and layers of muscle. So they're stronger and faster than like anybody else. So because he's like a mixed race and he's part dwarf, he's just insanely strong. So he just takes down all these monsters that the mages struggle to take down. He just kills them with ease. So like, it's like they want him to be the underdog that's like hiding his powers, but that's completely against his goal of wanting to be the strongest and the best in the school so that he can grow and be a sage and stand by the person that he's trying to stand by. None of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. On one hand, he's the underdog. On the other hand, he's beating literally everyone. So it's like, how is he beating everyone? But for some reason, nobody's acknowledging him. He still like he strolls into like to bars and, you know, he's putting his head down because he knows people knows that he doesn't have magic. But I'm like, bro, you just beat like 3 guys that were like famous. How? Why are you still being persecuted? And also, what have you been doing for 4 years? What have you been up to? How are you in your 4th year barely passing? Like the main character's a loser. So it's like a Mary Sue character? I don't even know if you can call him that because it doesn't make any sense. At least with Mary Sue, the writing is consistent because the writing is built around like the main character just being the best. But like for some reason, the writing keeps putting down the character while also lifting him up. All the girls are falling for him, but then also the school, he still has bullies, even though he's literally beaten them all. Like literally, like the mages will stand in front of him and just bully him. And I'm like, bro, you can just punch them. I'm positive if you punched like 3 of these guys, their heads would just fly clean off. At the first episode, he fights like this giant like beast. And like you find out that the beast came down from like one of the top floors or something. And somehow it's in like a lower part of the dungeon than it's supposed to be. Oh, by the way, the dungeon that he goes to get points, he's not even allowed to go there. He actually is about to get expelled and he needs to meet credits. But the only way to meet credits is to kill monsters that are in the dungeon. But students aren't allowed to go into the dungeon. So I'm like, why is this a system? So then he goes to his professor, the one that likes him, and then the professor lets him in, and then he kills monsters in the dungeon, gets enough points to pass, and somehow that's just allowed, even though students aren't allowed in the fucking dungeon. It makes no sense. I just don't get the show. I don't understand why anyone likes it. It just makes no sense. Nothing makes any sense, bro. I don't get it. Hi, Vant, I agree with whatever you're saying, 100%. Hi, Zeal. Wait, did Zeal raid? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm just ranting about Wtoria, Wand and Sword. It's the worst show ever, and I just found out it's from one of my favorite authors, and I don't know how to feel about it. It just makes no sense. It's like the worst. Welcome in, Serpent's Hide. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Basically, in the school, you have 2 systems, right? You have 2 systems of passing. You have one which is like the practical, or not practical, but it's like the academic. He's awful at the academic because he has no magic. So he has to like kill monsters. He has to slay them and bring proof that he slayed them to pass like the practical at like half of it. But the problem is that students aren't allowed in the dungeon. So it makes no sense that he can just somehow get permission to break the rules from his professor, and then he can pass that way. But here's the other problem, is that he's barely scraping by, and once again, I can't state this enough, he's a 4th year. Like, bro, what have you been doing for 3 years, for 4 years in this school? Was your goal not to, like, be the best? Why are you still laying low? Why are you trying to be this mysterious, nonchalant badass? You're not, bro. He has this sword and he moves faster than anyone. His sword cut, he can literally, somebody shot a fireball at him and he just cut it in half. And he outpaces and outruns all the spells that they cast. He can just beat everybody. Like, literally, he could probably kill everyone in the school by himself and then just be a sage. He could be one of the best mages because there's nobody else. He could just kill them all. It makes no sense. I don't get the show. The show is stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's the worst anime ever. I think it's the worst anime of the decade. Like, people shit on Solo Leveling, but again, at least Solo Leveling has a plot that makes sense. It's consistent. You could say that it's boring. You could say that it focuses too much on Jinwoo. You could say that the cast is not developed. But nothing is ever gonna be as bad as Wtoria, Wand, and Sword. That shit is garbage. It is terrible. It is terrible. It is the worst anime ever. It is the worst. Like, I'm telling you, if you watch it, you will understand what I'm talking about. For 2 months. I'm sorry, I went off on a rant. It's just so bad, bro. It's so bad. It's genuinely so bad. Don't watch Wtoria, Wand and Sword. It's so terrible. I don't get how it exists. I don't get how it's a show. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's so bad. Wtoria, Wand, and Sword. It's so bad. It is. Oh my goodness. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's so bad. I literally was hate watching it. I watched up to episode 10. I was hate watching it. I couldn't do it, bro. It is genuinely, when I watched it, it was a hate watch. And now that I know that it's from the same author as DanMachi, one of my top 5 like faves or top 10 faves, I don't even know how to feel. What happened, bro? How did you fall so hard? You know? How did you fall so... How? It makes me so sad. Yeah, no. I think if I had a bottom anime, like an anime that's literally in my bottom, like it's in my bottom 5, that would be number 1. Wtoria is definitely my number 1 worst anime. I hate that show. I hate it. I would rather watch the second half of season 1 of Sword Art Online 5 times every day for a week than watch Wtoria. Wtoria or a David Cage game? That's actually a really good question. Here's the thing. David Cage games are fucking garbage, but again, at least they have a coherent story. At least you understand what's going on. It's just at their base, they're just laughably funny. They're just funny, you know? At least you can enjoy that one. Wtoria is just infuriating. Can we recommend you more bad anime to fill up that list? Can you find anything worse than Wtoria? I don't even know if you can. I genuinely don't know. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Members Wtoria watch along? Nah, bro. It needs to be public at this point. Speaking of anime, did you watch Sentenced to be Heroes? Al reminds me of you. Don't know why. Yes. Yes. That's a good anime. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah. Let's talk about something good. Sentenced to be a Hero. Watch that. Watch that. From what I understand, it's the same studio that produced Jobless Reincarnation. However, if you don't want to watch an anime about Rudius Grey Rat because he is a detestable human being that is disgusting, then watch Sentenced to Be a Hero, because you can get an anime that looks like DanMachi, not DanMachi, that looks like Jobless Reincarnation, but isn't. Also, the first episode is an hour long. It's basically a feature-length movie. Sentenced to Be a Hero is a banger. Highly recommend. Also, I love Xylo because he is a scarred man with brown skin. Banger. Banger. High key, I want art of me as Xylo. High key, I would want to cosplay Xylo. You don't come across brown skin anime characters that often. Life is so good. Thank you so much again for the 5 year memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Also, this is so late, but I hope Zeal had a good stream. And for any Zerpents that are here sticking around, I hope you enjoy your stay. Sorry you came in on me ranting. I was ranting about a really bad anime that I didn't like. That made me really angry. And then I found out something else about it that made me even more angry. So, yeah. Yeah, no, Xylo Forbarts? I think that's his name. What about Veldora? Do you like him? Who's Veldora? Veldora. I feel like I know that name, but it's really... Zeal was crashing out? Wait, Zeal can crash out? Oh, I love Veldora. Yes, of course I love Veldora. Oh my god, you're right. And he's blonde. I didn't know Zeal could crash out. I don't know. When I think of Zeal crashing out, do you want to know what I think of? I just immediately think of, cause like I remember his scream. He like bro just screams in lowercase. So like his crash outs, like I just think about what he would sound like, and I don't know. I'm like, is there a lack of energy? Like I don't know. I just hear I hear him going. Ah, like I feel like that's the loudest bro could go. For real? The Sonic scream? like I just like imagine like I'm gonna crash out like how I would crash out, except I'm gonna be Zeal. Like Zeal is gonna say all. So right now, just like imagine me as Zeal, and I'm saying all the stuff that I would say, except I'm saying it as Zeal. Ah, man. I can't believe this guy. I hope he dies. This game sucks. This is the worst. Wow. You know, like I don't know. And I mean that in the best way possible. Zeal is like such a sweetheart, you know? Like I just really can't picture him getting any kind of angry. He doesn't seem like he's capable of getting worked up, you know what I mean? That's the Canadian in him. 16 hours of Sonic? My God. Is the man okay? Really? Okay, I need to hear this. I need to hear this. I really didn't know. I really didn't know. I had the wrong impression. I mean, hi, by the way. Thank you so much for 31 months of membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 31 months is crazy. Yeah, I mean, what is it? I feel like I lost all of my endurance and then Zeal took it. I lost all my endurance. It's gone. I gave it to Zeal. It's like, man, oh man. Although I'm impressed with myself right now. This stream was way longer than I expected it to be. Like, I'm about to hit the 2 hour 30 minute mark. So how should we name the Menchie baby? I'm thinking Greg. Okay, Greg it is. Greg works for me. Wow, I think you're the first person to hit 9 months and then actually bring up the membership child before me. Usually I'm the one to bring it up. That's kind of crazy. I think this is the longest Zatsu I've had in a long time. I don't think I haven't done this in a while. This is kind of crazy. I'm kind of excited about it. It makes me happy. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for 9 months of membership. That's so wild. That's so wild. Hey, I'm gonna say this to everybody as well, all the Zerpents that are here too, since you guys are popping in. What is it? This is something I said at the beginning of the stream earlier. Take care of yourselves, okay? Get enough sleep, drink a lot of water, and also get enough fiber. Get your daily intake. Get your daily intake of fiber, okay? All right? I'm so serious. Take care of yourself. There's been like an increase in protein intake, and the advent of protein has caused a lot of things. Like, so many places have like protein options. Like, I saw at Starbucks that there was like a protein like matcha latte, and I was like, what? That's crazy. You know? Like, and there's like everybody's got something protein based. You know, like, protein is important, yeah. It helps you recover. It helps when you're resting. It helps rebuild. But like, fiber is there's a major shortage in Gen Z. Make sure you're getting your fiber. Make sure you're getting enough fiber, okay? All right. Please take care of yourself. Don't worry, I'm getting my fiber. I'm balling. I'm balling out of control. Rosie, thank you so much for the gifted membership, by the way. Thank you so much. All right, take care of yourselves. Get enough sleep and have enough fiber. And if you need to, take vitamin D. If you don't go outside. Don't worry, I got it under control. I take care of myself, except for when I don't. I'm getting all my supplements, but I didn't rest properly after being sick, so I'm still recovering 2 weeks later. That's probably why you have a headache. Yeah, you're probably right. But it's fine. I'm surviving. And that's all that matters. I always love hearing you describe how you lose your mind because of ridiculous spotlights. Take care and rest well. Thank you for the stream. Well, Tori, thank you so much for 13 months. And of course, what is up with the Uber thing? Is that new? Is that a new meme? Did something happen? Am I actually behind? First there was the Uber, like, everybody was bringing up the Uber, so it was like, call him an Uber. Like, what does that mean? Who's calling me an Uber? Am I drunk? It's a meme? Is it new? It's a TikTok? Really? Why? I should know about it. Guess who doesn't follow their own advice? Hey, I've been working on getting enough sleep, and I take my fiber, okay? Just like the other stuff, like resting after getting sick. I didn't tell you guys to do all that, okay? It's no longer the nurse, he's out again. Oh. Okay, maybe I'll tweet my schedule right now. We could do that. We could do that. Okay, so tentative schedule for what is it? March 5th. I guess it's 3/5 through 3/8. Through 3/8. All times in PST. Or no, that's fine, honestly. Okay, so 3/5 Pokopia. 3/6 Fortnite. 3/7 Umigari? Question mark. 3/8 possibly Pokopia again. If I like it. If I like it a lot. But apparently it's the highest rated Pokemon game ever, so I'll probably like it. Who knows? Pokopia, Umigari. Okay, so that's 11 a.m. JST. Fortnite is at 6 p.m. Oh, now that I think about it, I think everybody's confirmed. So I can say, what is it? They'll probably put it on their schedules, but Zeal just rated. So I'm playing Fortnite with Zeal, Alira, and Calyx on Friday, on March 6th. So yeah. Because everybody's confirmed. The HSR skins came out, so he wanted to play. So yeah, that's pretty much why. Fortnite collab, that's at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. PST, 11 a.m. JST. Pokopia will be at the normal time, 1 p.m. JST, 8 p.m. PST. Umigari will be at 8 p.m. And then Pokopia will also be at 8 p.m. Or no, 1 p.m. JST. Okay, this is fine. This is a fine tentative schedule. I think this is okay. And then I have the tournament early on the 7th and the 8th, but I will not be streaming my POV for the tournament. I think somebody else will. I don't know who though. Okay, we're looking good. I'll tweet this later. Yeah, I just don't want to stream Fortnite, so I don't know. I like literally, it's so funny because I'm actually the one setting up this collab, but I'm probably going to be the only one that's not streaming. I just wanted to play the game with everybody. I didn't want to stream. Sorry. Don't forget to add RE1 into your playlist. Don't worry, it's already there. That's going to be for next week though. I got to message Wilson. Hopefully he's available. Cuz he's going to look at me. He's going to look at me play. He's going to be there. Yeah, I set up a Fortnite collab, but I'm not going to stream. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Like, I was the one that set that up. I was the one that set that up. No. It's not an offline Fortnite collab. It is a Fortnite collab. I'm just not streaming. Everybody else will, though. Also, hi, BB. Life is crazy. I still have a headache. Who's streaming right now? I might raid. I don't know. I'm kind of out of it. I'm living my life. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm thinking Cruisona review will be like at the end. Like end of the month. Because I want to give people enough time. So I probably have to announce that. Hosting the function but not contributing to the potluck type shit? Nah, that's not the same thing. I am contributing to the potluck by playing the game. Not streaming would be like... I'm not sure. Not streaming would be like... I don't know what the... Yeah. Not streaming it would be like not posting it to my Insta story. Like it would be like keeping it on the DL. Like everybody else is posting about it, but I'm not posting about it. I'm still making food, you know. I'm just not posting my stuff. Precisely. And who knows? Maybe I'll get the urge and I might just stream Fortnite, but I highly doubt it. I don't know. I got a lot going on. Also, Zig, thank you so much for the super. What if you stream it on Twitch? Maybe. I gotta make my schedule for next week, though. I might lock in and do that tonight, just so I can be done. And I can post it right away. That'll be ideal. I gotta message Wilson, though. Hey, Wilson, are you available next week for Resident Evil? Okay. The tyranny. Yeah, I don't know. Life is crazy. But I'm excited for Pokopia tomorrow. Also, I want to play Reanimal, but I don't know who to play that with. I gotta think. I gotta use my brain. True. I have a lot of options. Zally's definitely an option. True. You're right. Your company is pretty big. True and real. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting the swift reply. Okay. Well, this works. I got my tentative schedule, and I'm working on my schedule for next week. I still have a headache, so honestly, I'm going to chill because I'm out of food, and I'm done eating. I can't have any more food for the rest of the day. So, yeah, I guess I'll just go fall asleep. There's gonna be a Bunny Garden 2 lock-in, brother. Please, there's a game called Mary Bunny Garden. We wanted to play it, but I don't think we can. Trust me, Wilson and I have been trying to find a new game that's like Bunny Garden. We've been looking. They don't exist. Or if they do, we're not allowed to play them because our VODs get demonetized. Life is pain, dude. Life is just, I don't know. Bunny Garden 2? Bunny Garden 2? Mary Bunny Garden. Line up for Bunny Garden 2. Oh my god. Multiple. Wait, I only see one new girl. Oh, there's a trailer. Okay. All the girls from the first game. What? Bunny Garden 2 unarchived. Oh man. One day. One day. Yeah, Mary Bunny Garden would have gone hard. I'm not playing Hunipop. Don't ask me to play Hunipop or Honeypop, whatever it's called. I'll just fall apart. Okay. Who's streaming right now? Who can I raid? You guys just want my channel to get demonetized. What the heck? Leo streaming District 5? I thought District 5 was over. If I pop out the memo baby, can I ask for the rerun of the Bunny Garden VOD? We can't. We'll get in trouble. Like, trust me, we've tried our best to like do that. It's just it can't work. It's lost media, unfortunately. It is lost media. Oh, it's a recap? Oh. Speaking of District 5, dog, were you, dog, did you lose your visa? No, I just didn't want to go. I just didn't want to be a part of it. Surely someone saved the VOD. You guys gotta go look for it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be real with you, BB. If there's any future RP servers, I likely will not be a part of them. So just don't look for me. What about tier 3 Bunny Garden Memshi stream? Man, if only monetization was locked behind membership, I don't even think that'd be allowed. Hey, don't say that I hate RP and interacting with people. That's not, no, don't say that. that sounds way worse than what we were talking about. That sounds way worse. He hates RP and interacting with people. I hate everybody, dude. I hate everybody in EN and all the indies that were part of it. Hate every single one of them. Nah, like for real. That's not cool. That's not cool. Nah, it's genuinely a skill issue though. I didn't really have fun, like, in any of the times that I've done like these RP and like in like these servers, and I was like, this is just a recipe for the exact same thing happening. So I didn't want to join GTA RP and then have the same experience that I always have. Yeah, I'm garbage. Garbage at it. That's just how I am. Okay, I guess I'm just not gonna raid. I guess I'll just die. All right, well, Bree, thank you so much for 28 months of membership. Thank you so much. I guess I'll just ball. Your VPs tell me otherwise. VPs are different than RP. It's different. It's different. I can act. Put a script in front of me and I can act. RP is different. RP is a different story. I could even do improv, but not RP. RP is different. Can you just not RP and be yourself? There were plenty of people who didn't really RP. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that. Feels like when you say you never leave your house. What do you mean? Justin Bieber told me to never say never. Well, Synergies, thank you so much for the super, by the way. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop now. Never, 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 never. I never thought that I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow is gonna be Pokopia at 8 p.m. and then I have Fortnite at 6. Ignore the beep. That's my alarm system. Somebody just broke into my home. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm fine. But I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and I'm gonna be back on my consistent schedule starting tomorrow. We're finally back to business. Tentative schedule will be tweeted shortly after the stream, and then my actual schedule will be up on Sunday, because I'm actually gonna have it. Okay, my Uber's here. All right, see you guys later. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm not rating, so it's just gonna end after this. It's just over after this. Like, this is it. So thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate you hearing me yap. I kind of wanted to get back into the swing of things because I feel like I've been real on and off streaming wise. So this stream marks the proper, like, actual back. I'm not sick. I'm not going anywhere. I'm finally just home, and I can be a homebody for a bit. So, yeah. Wait, what? Thank you for 25 months. I'm heartbroken, Kershey. I would like to refund my memshi and sue for emotional damages. For a Kershey, take care and just do what you do best. Thank you. I mean, like I said, I'm open to trying the RP servers again, but I probably just won't stream it. We'll see. I don't know. We ball. I'm gonna end for now, though. Thank you guys for watching. You're the best. Don't forget that you're cool, and also, woo. Good night.